you can farm every important resource in the game while doing absolutely nothing. And it's really easy. So the first resource we are gonna talk about is ores. If you look behind me, we have a bunch of them. But what we will focus on right now is the silver one. Now, you might ask, why the silver one? Well, because we will need a deviant to farm the ores for us forever. Now, a lot of people are confused which ore is the silver one and which is the tin ore, because they are pretty similar. But I'm gonna show you a way to tell them apart pretty easily. The first clue is the tin ores look exactly the same. Look at this ore right here, this is a tin ore by the way, and look at that one, they look exactly the same. I'm gonna show you a silver ore now and you can tell the difference. Look at all of these ores. Can you tell me which one is the silver ore? If you guess that one, you are correct, because if you look at these, they are much more brighter. And this one is pretty dark. It almost looks like a rock, but not exactly. And also, there's always this small little rock beside it. So even if you don't see the difference between these two, you can see this small rock right here. This one doesn't have it, so it's a silver ore. So why do we need a silver ore? Well, it's very simple, because we are gonna get a Digby boy. Getting a Digby boy like this one is very important, because once we put it in the territory, in the base, well, it's gonna mine us ores every day forever. So we don't have to worry about ores. And why the silver ore? Because if we mine a silver ore, there's a 50-50 chance we get a Digby boy. Let's see if we are lucky today. Alright, so let's see. And sadly, I didn't get one, but you can probably get one, so don't worry. And where am I right now? This place is the Securement Silo Sigma. It's right here, not too far away from Deadsville. Just go here and you're gonna find it. And also make sure, even if you get one Digby boy, don't stop there, because you need to farm them up. Not only because you can place multiple at the base and basically get even more infinite resources faster, because every time you get one, they can have different stats and better stats. So if you look at this Digby boy, the skill rating is 1 and the activity rating is 1. It also doesn't have any deviation traits. But if you farm them enough, you can get different stats, higher levels, so the deviants can be even more efficient. So make sure to farm up a bunch of them. The next resource we need is wood. And yes, of course, you can chop wood all day, but instead I'm gonna show you how to get this beautiful deviant called the Log Beaver. I already have one right here. This is the guy we're gonna get really soon. So to get this guy, you have to come to this place called the Mayor's Market, which is just south from Deadsville, as you can see. Now then, once you're here, this is where you're gonna teleport to, if you have the teleportation. So you just have to come right here. Make sure you go right around the corner, see this little basement thingy, just go past it, and then go to the edge of this cliff. Now, look at that dock right there. If you see a floating orb right there, well, you got yourself a lucky catch. Now go there. Here it is, the little guy. It's a level 4 one, so that's a good catch. The higher the level, the better the deviant and more efficient it is. That's why I say to come here frequently and get more than one. Now then, let's try to catch it, but those chances are not that great, as you can see. Well, I'm gonna try more times. Alright, 1%, you know. It might work, it might work. Well, not really. And now it tries to run away. And yes, the deviant can escape. So there's that. Just make sure to keep get more and more. Now then, if you catched enough deviants, you are ready to deploy them at the base. Now then, how to deploy them? It's very simple. You see this little cubicle right here? It's an isolated securement unit, and you just need to build more of it. I only have one right now, but let me show you how to put it in the base. So press B, then press the right click, go to facilities, go to function facility, and here it is. You will need 20 metal scraps, 15 copper ingots, and 10 glass. Once it's down, you can place them all in. But the important part is, once you reach 5, you can't really place more. Unless, of course, you go to the mimetics. And let me show you that this right here, the Securement Unit Expansion 1, can get you put 10 deviants down in your base. That's double the deviants. And of course, once you go down all the way, At a higher level, you can get it up to 20. And you can see the little guy right here working, and I just stand around and watch. Happy AFK farming and have fun.